Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black Sea and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about a hot, trendy coin called SUI and give you guys my opinion on where I think it could be headed. Am I bullish? Am I bearish? Is it too expensive right now? We're going to touch on all those things, as well as is Bitcoin going to take it to the moon? Is Bitcoin ready to break out? Has October finally came to be? Is it actually going to happen? We're going to take a look at all that. But first things first, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop in this video, guys. So, over on crypto Twitter, you can follow me at 333BlackSea. I think SUI is a top performer for the remainder of this cycle. And the reason why I say that, guys, is because I've been trading cryptocurrency for nearly a decade, and I do feel, I know this sounds crazy, there's a feel to some of these coins, okay? I know that sounds absolutely insane, but when you start to feel a community or feel how a coin trades versus the other currencies in the cryptocurrency asset class as a whole, you can kind of get a general idea of how it's going to perform. And SUI is reminding me a lot of Solana. Before Solana reached $8, before the bear market, Solana was a market mover that would move when everything else was flat. It had a very, very specific way of its price action. And I'm starting to see very many similarities to Solana with SUI. And I'm becoming more bullish on it. And I'm going to start accumulating more SUI. But the question is, when? Is now a bad time? We're going to figure that out, guys. I says it looks expensive right now, but as long as Bitcoin makes the move, SUI should do some monumental moves. And I do believe that if Bitcoin really is truly making it the beginning of its quarter 4 move of October and seeing big gains throughout the end of this year, then I do expect SUI to perform very, very, very well. So let's take a look at SUI right now. SUI is ranked 17 out of all of the cryptocurrencies in the world, and we are sitting at a nice 1.1 billion 24-hour volume. Lots of big moves here, guys. And sitting at a 6.22 billion market cap. That is nothing to scoff at. But guys, I mean, that's about a 10x away from where Solana's at. So I could definitely see a $20 SUI happen very, very swiftly. Not trying to rhyme there, but I do think that it could actually perform like that. The way that it's acting is very, very similar to how Solana was, and I'm expecting. It is starting to build this like cult-like following already, and it's a new coin, guys. When you look at SUI, we're looking at the daily right here. Has not been around for that long, and it is testing new all-time highs here. It is testing highs, and Bitcoin is still beneath highs. Probably a rocket ship. I know that's I know that may sound inappropriate to say when analyzing a coin, but I do expect this coin to perform well. And no, I do not own any SUI, but I will be buying some SUI. But I think that it's a little bit too expensive right now. And sure, playing that game of crypto, I'm going to wait until this price happens to buy, or I'm going to wait until that price happens to buy, is a very, very dangerous game, guys. And you need to be very, very careful if you're trying to do that. Usually, it's always best to dollar cost average into coins that you have high conviction for. But this is a relatively new coin. It's moved up significantly. Let's measure from the bottom back in August. It has moved nearly 400%. Okay, guys? 400% in 86 days. This could pull back. I'm not really trying to dollar cost average into something like this. I'm looking to make a position and exit, probably, depending on where Bitcoin really decides to move from here. Is this another bull trap? We'll take a look at that towards the end of this video. But right now, I am intrigued. I am intrigued by SUI, and I'm very curious to see how this performs. I'm seeing many people talk about it. It's holding up very well. Anytime Bitcoin makes a little shakeout, it's still holding up well. Yes, this is a parabolic formation for me here, but also it could be people could look at it as a rising wedge, but it's like a rising broadening wedge. I expect a continuation of the upside, to be honest with you guys. When we look at the, let's look at the weekly. That was the daily. Like I said, guys, this coin has not been around that long at all. You can see when it opened up, it was a liquidity grab. So you can't really look at these wicks that when coins get launched on certain exchanges, there's huge wicks because there's not much liquidity. When they're moving it on, there's buy orders. But anyways, when they're moving it to the exchanges. But anyways, I mean, guys, this is a bullish chart, and Bitcoin is starting to finally warm up to the winter quarter four. I mean, usually we see a very, very bullish quarter four, especially into an election year. Also have the Federal Reserve cutting rates, guys. When this true altcoin season does happen, I think we're going to see SUI do some big things. I do think a 10x is on the table, maybe even more if they can really deliver. If people actually start to use the blockchain, you know, that's something else that not a lot of people talk about. We're starting to get into that stage of cryptocurrency in this asset class where it's starting to mature, guys. It is starting to mature. You can't just launch a cryptocurrency with a white paper without a product. You need to actually deliver, unless you're doing a specifically meme coin, and that's a whole nother topic. But you need to have a product and a product to sell and a business. You need to actually deliver, because there are so many cryptocurrencies now. The competition is only going to get fiercer and fiercer, and really, you got to have something to show. Otherwise, people are going to say, oh, cool, it pumped up, I'm selling, I'm out. You need to see community actually get generated and built on SUI for me to say, hey, this is going to flip Solana or something insane like that. And yes, it is a hot topic right now. So I see a lot of people starting to say, SUI's going to flip Solana, SUI's doing this, is doing that. This happens every cycle, guys. There's always a coin that does some crazy things. And usually, if you look at history, those coins are usually good horses to ride throughout the cycle. So I'm going to position myself accordingly. And guys, if you think that SUI is going to go to the moon, or you think that crypto is ready to go to the moon, then please check out in the description box below or in the pinned comment below. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Blowfin. All you do is click that link, deposit, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money. Take advantage of this free money, guys. On Blowfin's offering it, and also Femex is a $4,100 sign-on bonus. Take advantage of it. And if you want to leverage trade as well, because you want to really maximize your gains, then use it. It's a fantastic tool. But also, guys, please leverage trade at your own risk. You got to be careful when you're using leverage. You can blow your account. You can get liquidated. It's a fantastic tool when used correctly, but don't lose all your money, guys. Don't go and get wrecked. But there's plenty of money to take advantage of, so check them out. But so let's take a look at the overall market right now. So Bitcoin is making quite a beautiful move today, up about 5.28% on the day, trading at $66,000, guys. A big move today. Ethereum up. Across the board, everything's up. So people are getting excited. People are saying, hey, you know, maybe October is finally here. And I was saying, I'm not writing off October. I've been saying it throughout all of October. I am not writing off October, aka Uptober, until after the 15th, because historically the low comes in around the 10th of October. And well, guys, we saw quite a shakeout, down to 59,000 a couple days ago. It was very, very short, but we saw a low, and I do think that the low is in for this month, unless something catastrophic happens, a black swan event or something like that. But the technicals are looking good. The fundamentals are looking good always. I mean, fundamentals for Bitcoin are always good, but the technicals are looking good. And I want to take a look at that. So Bitcoin right now, we're looking at the weekly. I mean, look at this weekly candle closure, guys. It's very, very nice. 64,000. Now we're trading at 66K. I want to see a weekly candle closure above $67,000. $67,460. If we see that, I'm going to say, okay, it's time to begin. We're setting up to test previous highs. We're setting up to test $74,000. We need to see that weekly candle closure into the end of this month above 67K. And you know, guys, that could happen today. Not the weekly candle closure, obviously, but that move. I think that the markets are starting to heat up. We've been consolidating, trading sideways for, yes, 8 months, guys, okay? It's been quite some time. It's been boring for a lot of people. It's been brutal. A lot of people have been getting chopped up. People trading meme coins have been absolutely decimated. I think now the distribution and accumulation phase is coming to an end. I think we're getting ready to test these highs here at 74,000. And yes, I do have an invalidation. My invalidation point would be any weekly candle closures below, say, $57,000. That's kind of my line in the sand of saying, okay, if we close below 57K, kind of settle below that, then I think that we are looking for a deeper correction. But not going to rain on the parade. Right now, I am bullish, guys. I'm buying SUI. I'm looking at other coins. Let me know in the comment section below if there's any coins that I should be looking at, because it's the fun times now, guys. We're getting back to that time. I really do believe that Q4, there's obviously going to be shakeouts. There's obviously going to be times where we're going to say, oh man, we should have sold. We should have taken profit. You're going to see 50% drawdowns. But I do think that we are ready to make that last impulse wave to the upside for Bitcoin over the next few months here. So we're going to have to be locked in and paying attention. When you look over at the monthly as well, it's bullish, guys. This is a big signal for me saying, okay, probably expecting a bigger move, probably expecting to test $74,000, like I said. But guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Check out those awesome referral links down below. Take advantage of that money during this bull market that is right around the corner, in my opinion. Let's have some fun. That's all I got for you. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one.